Let's see how hot it is. So we started the sauna yesterday for the very first time, and so we heated the sauna and the pool yesterday around lunchtime for my birthday to enjoy, but it wasn't actually hot, the water, until we finished the sauna. So we were then just taking a bath in the evening with the kids while it was still kind of warm, like a warm public swimming pool, but it was perfect for the kids to play around a bit. And then at night it was freaking hot, and now we didn't put more wood in the morning, but it's actually still warm, the water. Yeah, so let me show you how we brought this sauna and this hot tub to Portugal and how we have been building this place to receive the sauna. I was wondering, how was the process for you when we ordered this sauna? I remember we have been dreaming about having a sauna since we came here, right? But then we always said, okay, let's think about it in autumn when it's time for winter, and then we will get a sauna. And then now we have February, winter is already past, so it took actually a bit longer than we thought.
Yeah, that's true. Took longer. Mainly because of the things that we had to do here, right? Passing electricity, water, preparing all the ground, the wall, right?
Also before that, no, how many companies have you been checking to get the sauna
okay.
that you want?
If we get onto that point, yeah, we had different companies. We've been checking, researching a lot. We've been looking in Portugal as well for saunas and for products of wood, made from wood. But the prices in Portugal are a little bit, well, it's everything imported from Portugal, right? Mostly. And the ones that are built here, they're quite expensive.
And I remember we are taking often products from Spain if we want to save some money, like electronics, but that was also not an option, right?
Yeah, the cheapest option between Portugal and Spain was definitely Spain. They import. There's a company who imports like saunas, and they all import from Eastern Europe. It was cheaper, but cheaper in the way that I had to do my transport and I had to build it. So it was like a kit, and then it's arrived here, and then I still need to build the sauna. In that case, in that way, it was cheaper. It's just like
it just arrived like this. I will show that a bit later.
Yeah, so I had to spend my time. So we decided we found a provider, right? Who built saunas, actually, who built everything from wood from Eastern Europe, and then we had some communication with this company. We had several companies actually, but some companies were not answering very well, fast enough, or they were very slow answering, or not answering at all.
And then it's not very trustworthy to give money in advance to do such a shipping, right? I think that was the main concern for us.
Yeah, it was a risk, right? So we paid first payment as well. It's a risk, but you always have ways to find if the company is legit. But anyway, it's a risk, right? So you always
pay in advance. But that's the same when you have a builder or something. You always need to pay a little bit in advance.
Yeah, definitely.
It's always a game of trust.
Yeah. So in Eastern Europe, we found some company, a small company, who were willing to do this kind of job. They are doing this kind of job. They're doing other kind of a job for like building stuff from wood. And we made the order. We made the first payment.
The hot tub is also from
there. Yeah, the hot tub, the camping pot, sauna, everything's from there, right?
Video about the camping part comes a bit later. Don't forget, if you like what we are doing, if you want to see more, if you want to see how we bring the camping part, what we are doing around there, subscribe.
And yeah, we ordered from them. A big plus was that this company, the person spoke Russian, so I speak Russian also. So the communication was really easy. I think if it was in English, it would be a little bit more difficult because their English is not very good,
and more possibilities for misunderstanding.
Yeah. So the language was a big plus. So we ordered from them, and then I started looking for a way to ship all these products to Portugal.
They actually offered shipment.
Yeah, they offered shipment, but they just use the company who does that. So there's companies who offer shipment from certain point to certain point in the world. So we use these companies. Yeah, the container arrived in Porto, in Leixões, and then from Porto we had to transfer to here, and from here we had to unload from a certain point, and then from there we had to bring it to our place. So
it was a lot of communication on your end to deal with a lot of different suppliers.
Yeah. And then trying to find the best offer was also not easy. Portuguese companies, like even the ones based in the port, most of them, the communication was really difficult with them, and a lot of them don't answer. I don't know what's wrong with them, but
and then you meet them at I can imagine, like if they already not answering or not answering quickly enough, and then you meet them on a certain day to do the job, you cannot trust them to do it.
Yeah, definitely. So it was a headache to find a trustful company who are answering and who was talking with you and saying like giving you prices, So yeah, it was quite a logistic to bring it here. It's not easy, but this is something that we in the future, if we bring more, we're gonna work on that.
For me personally, the only time that I really got in touch with that and was really excited and nervous, I imagine this was the days before for you, but for me was the day when it actually arrived here and you see a big excavator and like with a crane, and it looked quite difficult to pass through here to the narrow areas and to really put it on the pillars just in place. But the guys were amazing. But it, like always, it took longer than expected. It was on a Saturday instead of the Friday. They only had time on Saturday. We had the kids here. They were super excited. And I started being sick. It was a very adventurous day for me. How was that for you?
For me, it was super, not very emotional. I don't know.
Not nerve-wracking? I saw you running around getting towels that it doesn't get destroyed and everything.
But I mean, everything that you predict, everything that you think about think through, so it becomes already normal. So it was really not so difficult. So we predict everything. We thought about everything, how to get in the land, how to get here, how to put it on the pillar. So yeah,
it was really good.
We had to think through twice.
The land is still a bit torn from the excavator, but it was so cool. You will see the next clips. Sauna arrives today. It's Saturday. It's not ideal because we have the kids, but let's check. They're afraid to scratch the sauna with the chains, so I got some more towels and other material. Let's see now. The sauna is here. Just the ground a little bit destroyed. Misha will need to make some work. The hot tub also arrived with the excavator and a little crane, but this was definitely less complicated. And the days after, we fixed a few little other things like this fencing that we have around the house. We put new wires because the old wires were really not beautiful anymore. So here you see the new wires. And the little stones under the sauna were spilling out, so we thought about a way to make kind of a border. And here Misha is sharpening little sticks, little pillars to hold the logs in place that are building this border around the stones. You see them also here on the side. And Misha is doing a little pretty thing. Where are you putting this? To cover here our wastewater tube. There, the casing is coming along. A little extra step with varnishing the railway cuttings that are the walking paths. We decided to put varnish. It resembles the color of the sauna better, and it will help protect the wood. And here we see Misha installing the hidden shower tower. The pipe will go inside the log that you see there on the left side, the tree. He's gonna explain how.
What I'm doing here? Yeah, so we are doing a shower here. Yeah, so very easy. You just take a log, cut here a little bit of wood that the tube can enter, that is not visible. Then you have a little hole here, which gonna be the how do you call it? How do you call it? This switcher, right? So put it here, like this. Yeah, and then you can open from here the cold water. It's just cold water. There's no hot water. We don't need hot water, right? We don't have it. So yeah, it's just I thought we do it a little bit more natural and hide all the tubes just to see wood and stone, nothing else. Cool.
Thank you for watching. We are very happy to have you here. Leave us a comment if you have any questions, or let us know what you think about our beautiful sauna. And see you next week with the next episode of what's happening here on our farm. Bye!